What's up, guys? Nate here with another pod review. These right here were sent to me from a grower named Rob Vetter. Now, this is an accidental cross. It's a cross between a Jamaican red and a red bell pepper. So, capsicum chinense and capsicum annuum. Now, he sent me two different phenotypes. This right here takes on a more elongated shape, and it is smaller. This Pheno here takes on more of the characteristics of its bell pepper parent. And we're going to do something a little different with this review. We are going to eat half of each of these and see how they differ. So thank you again, Rob, for sending these to me. I'm really excited to try them, and cut both of these in half and eat them one by one, so I can compare flavor and heat level. Well, let's roll. Now this is not oil on this. That's just juice. That's juiciness. As you can see, again, just pure juice. Now this is a more bell pepper-like phenotype here. And the smaller, more elongated Pheno. Now there's a ton of seeds in these, so I have to knock some of these out just because I don't want the seeds to interfere with the flavor. Okay, so we get the seeds out of that one. And we're scraping them out of this one too. And I'll probably edit this part of the video down. I know seeing me dig around in peppers is not too interesting to watch, so yeah, I apologize for this. Yeah. And we're going to do Pheno 2 first, just so you see everything inside is intact. We're not hiding from anything here. This is a lot of pepper to chew, and apologies for being all sweaty here. It's quite hot here. And I have my fan turned off so that the noise doesn't affect the review, as I neglected to turn the fan off in an earlier review. So here we go. Incredibly sweet. Zero heat on this. Zero. None at all. This one looks like a bell pepper, tastes like a bell pepper, has no heat like a bell pepper. Tasty like a bell pepper. Yeah, that one clearly took after its capsicum annuum parent, and basically that's just an extremely sweet red bell. Still delicious, but that's a red bell. Now the other side here, phenotype number 1 of the Jambella, taking on more of an elongated shape. And actually, if you can see there, on that placental vein down the center, I do believe I see a little bit of oil. Let's see if there's any heat in this baby. And there is a flicker of heat. There's a little bit of heat there, and the flavor is quite different. The flavor takes on way more of the characteristics of the capsicum chinense, the Jamaican red, the Scotch bonnet. It's got that fruity and smoky flavor to it. That's interesting. It's got really mild heat. Like, it's not much hotter than a jalapeno. But you can definitely feel it. It's there. Like mild burn, but it doesn't burn like an annuum. It's more a chinense kind of burn, where it goes down the back of the throat. But it's that same, more mellow, non-aggressive burn as a Scotch bonnet, as opposed to the regular habanero, which has an extremely aggressive tongue burn. This is very mellow. It's very mild, and it's got excellent flavor. Like something like this, if I'm stuck in my mouth, There we go. Got it. Is awesome for someone who wants that Scotch bonnet flavor but doesn't want the Scotch bonnet heat. That's really, really cool. That's more or less a meatier Scotch bonnet that anyone could eat and not be in tears over. Now, I'm not going to rate the second Pheno, really, because, like Pheno number 2, because that really was, it was an extremely tasty example of a red bell, but it was a red bell. And pretty much everyone out there has had a red bell. You don't need me to tell you how a red bell tastes. This, however, I gotta rate it. Full Scotch bonnet type flavor. So you know how I feel about that flavor. That's a perfect score for me. Flavor is amazing. Now heat. It's barely a flicker of heat there. It's no hotter than a jalapeno, maybe even less. So that gets a 1 out of 10 on heat. Even a non-chili head could eat that and enjoy it without a problem at all. That's really cool. That's a really cool, happy little nature's accident there. For those of you who don't know, peppers are self-pollinating, and when they're open-pollinated near other species of capsicum in an open environment, sometimes things like this happen. Like a bee will go from flower to flower pollinating the plants, bring some of that pollen to another plant, and nature accidentally creates something cool, and that's the case with that. I hope that he keeps growing those, because nature's onto something. It's really neat. That about wraps up this review, guys. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Please subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.